It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we have a bottle of Rosa Blanca from Estrella Damm Brewery. Brewed in Mallorca since 1927. Estrella Damm, fantastic brewery in Spain there, really good beer. This is a 660 milliliter bottle. Now, it's coming in, and this is my question to you guys. I could have gone on the internet, I could have read Wikipedia about this beer, but I'd rather start a conversation. Now, for me, it seems quite unusual for a lager to be 3.4% ABV. Do you guys know if this was originally 3.4% ABV? Has it been brewed at 3.4% ABV, especially for the UK market? Is it stronger in Spain, which we see with San Miguel? San Miguel is stronger in Spain. I think it's 5.5% ABV. UK version's 5% ABV. So there is difference in variations with different brewed beers for different countries. Is this one of them? And I suppose the only benefit of it being 3.4% ABV is that you get a 660 milliliter bottle for £1.75 in Tesco. Some of you might see the Foster's Shandy there. I'm going to talk a little bit about that too and why it's there in a moment, but first and foremost, let's get the bottle off into a glass and see what we get. Two-finger white head, good levels of carbonation. It's a straw coloured pale lager. Exactly what I was looking for, exactly what I was expecting from this beer. No sediment, nice and clear, nice and cold as well. I've just got the beer out the fridge. Let's get the aroma then. It smells very pleasant. Bit of straw, bit of light grains, light kind of wafer biscuit aroma coming through. A little bit of stinging nettle. It smells okay. Not Spanish weather though. We don't have Spanish weather here today. We have typical Welsh weather. So, cheers everybody. Oh, well, that's very pleasant. That's a lovely beer, actually. I'm going to go as far as to say stone the crows with this one. Now, I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. I've seen this beer for months and months and months. I've been put off by the ABV. Simple fact of the matter, seen it on the shelves in the supermarket, picked it up, put it back on a number of occasions, and it's the ABV. It's that 3.4%. It's kind of, for me, I just found it off-putting. I just found it a bit of a barrier, that 3.4% ABV. Like I'd probably need 6 bottles to enjoy myself in the garden. But, I mean, but on a plus point here, this beer is fantastic. I wish I found it sooner. It's so refreshing. It's gonna be so refreshing. It's 3.4% ABV, but it's so refreshing. It's so drinkable, so lovely. Like, starts off with light grain, wafer biscuit flavors coming through. It's got this nice floralness coming through as well. It's almost kind of like they've used, it's almost kind of perfumed. It's almost like floral and flowery and perfume like in the taste, but in a good way. Not like spraying perfume on your tongue, not that sort of thing, but it, like the smell of nice perfume on the taste. It's really lovely. It's very floral, very flower like. But it's so drinkable, so refreshing. Where's the bottle? Great head retention. I'm now ready to talk about why there's a can of Foster's Shandy standing next to this particular beer. Now these two beers weren't too far away from each other on the shelves. And the reason why this is sitting here is because I found this far more appealing to buy. Even though it's lower in ABV, I found the Foster's Shandy more of a kind of compulsive purchase, because I quite like, depending on what mood I'm in, I quite like a German style Radler. I like an alcoholic lemonade, shandy if you like. So I instantly went, oh, that's new, I'm going to buy that. Because of the kind of the lemonade aspect of it, it seemed to make more sense to me. And equally, I was kind of like with this, it's supposed to be a full-on lager, but it's 3.4% ABV. It made no sense to me. It made no sense. But it does now. It does now make sense. Because it tastes so blooming good. A really nice light lager, easy going light lager. I mean, I'll probably finish these Foster's Shandy, and I'll probably, I mean, I could quite happily have this in the fridge all of the time. It's just so refreshing and drinkable. It's almost hard to explain how kind of easy going this beer is. They've been brewing it in Spain in Mallorca in Spain since 1927. No doubt that this beer has made it to the UK because a lot of people holiday in Mallorca. It's a nice island to go to. People like a connection these days. People like to feel connected. I mean, look at the weather here. It hadn't stopped raining all morning. It hadn't stopped raining all winter and early spring. It's been awful here. You just kind of like think of slightly warmer times, don't you? Slightly happier times. And your mind might kind of, especially looking to book a holiday. Lots of people do that this time of year. You know, you see this on the shelf, then, oh, Mallorca beer. And it kind of sets you in the mood, doesn't it, for going on holiday. Contains barley malt, 10%. That's the only ingredients on this bottle. Well, I wasn't expecting anything really from this beer, and it's completely shocked me. I was expecting to talk about the Foster's Shandy being more appealing to me and kind of working more, but actually it's the other way around now. It's the other way around. I really like this. Look at the foam. It's a really well brewed beer. Smells good. Tastes good. It's really well done. Really well done. Of course, they know what they do in Estrella Damm, don't they? I like that enough to give it a 10 out of 10. I've shocked myself here. I've shocked myself, but that is a 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.